They didn't just win the World Cup in 2002. They made the showcase look like an entirely different sport, with not a single defeat and no penalties throughout the knockout stage. They played 7 games, 7 wins, and a team so stacked it felt unfair. And at the center of it all were 3 musketeers who changed football forever. They were Ronaldo de Lima, Rivaldo, and Ronaldinho. It was the summer of 2002, and the world had arrived in South Korea and Japan expecting chaos. France were the defending champions. Argentina looked a strong contender, while Italy were always dangerous. But Brazil had something else in store. A squad built by Luis Felipe Scolari that mixed discipline with pure magic. And for the first time in history, Brazil weren't just trying to play beautiful football. They were trying to dominate and win. At the heart of it was a system that shocked purists, a structured, ruthless setup built to unleash 3 of the most creative attackers football has ever seen. Ronaldo de Lima was the final weapon, a striker reborn after a devastating ruptured tendon that nearly ended his career. Rivaldo, on the other hand, was the brain, the quiet genius who dictated games and delivered when it mattered most. And Ronaldinho was the chaos, a player who could turn a match in a single moment of unpredictability. Together, they formed what became known as the 3 R's, and what they produced was absolutely unstoppable. In the group stage alone, Brazil began dismantling opponents with ease, winning every match and scoring freely. But the real story was not the wins, it was how effortless they looked doing it. Pure footballing magic. Then came England, a quarter-final that should have been Brazil's biggest test, and for a moment it looked like it would be. Michael Owen struck early, capitalizing on a defensive error by Brazilian defender Lucio. And just like that, England were ahead. Brazil looked vulnerable, but then everything changed just at the brink of halftime. Ronaldinho picked up the ball deep in his own half, on a brilliant surging run, gliding past defenders like they weren't there. And in such a moment of individual brilliance, he sets up Rivaldo for an equalizer. Then came the moment nobody forgets. On the 50th minute, a free kick from Ronaldinho, from an absurd distance, a looping 40-yard free kick that sailed over England goalkeeper David Seaman. A strange trajectory, a surprised goalkeeper, and Brazil were ahead for the first time in the game. Even though Ronaldinho was controversially sent off in the 57th minute, Brazil didn't panic. They just absorbed pressure and survived. That was the difference. This team didn't just play beautifully, they adapted. By the time Brazil reached the final, something was already clear. They were not just contenders. Surprisingly, the highly anticipated final was the first ever World Cup meeting between 2 of football's most successful nations, Brazil versus Germany. Germany, a team built on discipline, structure, efficiency. The first half was an absolute banger, a tense, scoreless affair, with Germany's goalkeeper Oliver Kahn making crucial saves to keep Ronaldo at bay. But Brazil had something Germany couldn't control: momentum and Ronaldo Luis Nazario de Lima. As fate would have it, in the 67th minute, the breakthrough moment arrived. Kahn spilled a powerful long-range shot from Rivaldo, and who else but Ronaldo was there, lurking. Ronaldo easily tapped in the rebound, and that was it. Brazil 1, Germany 0. 12 minutes later, another attack. Rivaldo cleverly dummied a pass from Kleberson, leaving the ball for Ronaldo to slot a precise, low finish past Kahn to seal the 2-0 victory. And just like that, Brazil had won their 5th World Cup in grand style as the game ended on that scoreline. With an attendance of over 69,000 people, Brazil became the only team in the 21st century to win the World Cup by winning all 7 games played. At the end of that tournament, Ronaldo finished as top scorer of the tournament. Rivaldo was one of its most consistent performers. And Ronaldinho, despite playing only his first World Cup, had already created one of its most iconic moments. A team that didn't just win games, they defined an era. Since then, Brazil have had stars, but never again a trio and team like this. Many refer to them as the last Samba boys. Football played with an elite level of balance between control and pure magic, showing the world what football looks like when talent, structure, and chaos all exist in perfect harmony. And maybe, just maybe, we'll never see something of that quality from Brazil again. Do you think any other Brazilian team will ever outperform the 2002 World Cup winning footballing sensation? Do let us know in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe and share for more videos like this. Thank you for sticking around. Bye for now.